And then we began in our research labs in California and then later in Florida to look at stem cells. Stem cells is the future of medicine. So how can we activate stem cells in the body or reset the stem cells to a healthier, younger state? In our bodies was once a stem cell. So you can think of this as a mother cell. That cell begins to divide and differentiate and becomes a specialized cell, like a muscle cell, liver, kidneys, heart, and so forth. So if we can work with these basic cells and get them to become a younger cell, that means the cell that it becomes will be a younger, healthier cell. That no matter what our age, you could be 70, 80, 90 years old. And this will mean that as your cells divide and replace over a period of about 7 years, your cells are being replaced by a younger, more youthful cell. And then how does that light translate over into biochemical activity? The energy systems in the body control the biochemistry. So in this case, one of the master control mechanisms for stem cell activity is a molecule called GHK-Cu. It's otherwise known as copper peptide. And this is a very simple molecule. It's made up of 3 amino acids: glycine, histidine, and lysine. These are things that you get in your food. Your body makes histidine, so we can get glycine from things like eggs or meats. And lysine is also commonly available. Copper is found in some specialized foods. Maybe here in Germany, and I know in Romania, you guys have diets that are rich in liver, which is very, very high in copper. For the rest of the world that doesn't like to eat that, I would suggest you get your copper from chocolate. You go out and exercise, and you can see that your performance measures improve. And of course, through other studies, we show that this has benefits in overall health and wellness. And we do this with light, without any type of drugs or stimulants. And we've done studies actually to measure that. We've used a piece of equipment in our lab called a biopulsar. And the biopulsar gives real-time feedback. You put your hand into a cradle that has electrodes on it. It will record in real time what's going on in all of the organs in your body, in the various regions of the brain. And you can see within seconds of applying an X39 patch that those readings start to improve. Called electromeridian assessment, and a technique discovered in Japan called EMOS. And what this will do is show what does the flow of energy through the acupuncture meridians look like, and those improve. When you wear X39 and it increases the total amount of energy, it'll improve the flow of energy through the body. Suggest is that if you're new to this, take your baseline measures, some simple things in terms of if you're not going to the gym, start with something simple like push-ups or grip strength. And then you'll see, after a short period of time, 1 week, 2 weeks, those measures of performance are already improving. On the surface of it, it looks like we're positioning this product for athletes, but that is only part of the case. Main reason to improve athletic performance is that it correlates very, very strongly with survivability and with longevity. So as we age, many people will experience sarcopenia, a loss of muscle. I know the Brandon family will never experience this, amongst others, but the majority of the population, if they are not exercising, you get muscle loss and muscle wasting. And that increases our odds of dying from anything, all-cause mortality. VO2 max is also strongly correlated with your risk of dying from cancer, heart disease, diabetes. So what this means is we're making a claim we're improving exercise performance. But the important thing here is that you should lead a life where you're committed to exercise and health, because you'll live healthier, you'll live longer, and you will dramatically decrease your risk of getting those diseases.